Storytime with Stone. A Fable by Mark Twain. Once upon a time, an artist who had painted a small and very beautiful picture placed it so that he could see it in the mirror. He said this doubles the distance and softens it, and it is twice as fucking lovely as it was before. The animals out in the woods heard of this through the house cat, who was greatly admired by them because he was so learned and so refined and so fucking civilized and so polite and high-bred and can tell them so much which they didn't know before and were not certain about afterwards. Anyway, they were much excited about this new piece of gossip from the house cat, and they asked questions so as to get a full understanding of it from top to fucking bottom. They asked what a picture was, and the cat explained, "It is a flat thing," he said. "Wonderfully flat. Really flat, marvellously flat, enchantingly flat and elegant, and oh so fucking beautiful." Well, that excited them almost to a frenzy. The animals in the woods, they were going insane with the excitement, and they said they'd give the world to see it. And then the bear asked a question. He said, "What is it that makes it so beautiful?" "Well," said the cat, it's the looks of it." Well, I mean, this filled them all with admiration and uncertainty, and they were more excited than ever. And then the cow asked, "What is a mirror?" "Oh, well," the cat said, it's a hole in the wall. You look in it, and there you see the picture. And it is so dainty and charming and ethereal and inspiring in all of its fucking unimaginable beauty that, well, your head turns round and around and around and around, and you almost swoon. I mean, you do swoon with ecstasy. Well, the arse had not said anything as of yet, and he now began to throw some doubts. He said there had never been anything as beautiful as this before, and there probably wasn't now. He said that when it took a whole basketful of sesquipedalian adjectives to whoop up a thing of beauty, it was time for some fucking suspicion. Well, it was easy to see that these doubts were having an effect upon the animals, so the cat left them quite offended. The subject was dropped for a couple of days. But in the meantime, curiosity was taking a fresh start. There was a revival of interest perceptible among the animals, and then the animals assailed the arse for spoiling what could possibly have been a pleasure to them, on a mere suspicion that the picture was not beautiful, without any evidence that such was the case. When the arse was not troubled, he was calm and said there was one way to find out who was in the right, himself or the cat. He'd go and look in that fucking hole, and he'd come back and tell them what he found there. Well, the animals felt great relief and were grateful for the offer and asked him to go right away, which he fucking did. But he did not know where he ought to stand, and so, through error, he stood between the picture and the mirror. Well, the result was the picture had no fucking chance and didn't show up at all. He returned home and said, "The cat lied. There was nothing in that hole but an ass. There wasn't a sign of a flat thing visible. It was a handsome ass and a friendly, but just an ass and nothing more." Well, the elephant asked, "Did you see it good and clear? Were you close to it?" "Oh, I saw it good and clear. Oh, Hathi, king of beasts, I was so close I touched noses with it." "Well, this is very strange," said the elephant. "The cat has always been truthful before, as far as we could make out. Let another witness try. Baloo, you go. Look in the hole and come back and let us know what you fucking see." So the bear went, and when he came back, he said, "Look, I'm sorry, everyone, but both the cat and the arse are lying their fucking arses off. There was nothing in the hole but a bear." Great was the surprise and puzzlement of all of the animals, each now anxious to make the test himself and get at the straight truth. The elephant sent them one at a time. First the cow. She found nothing in the hole but a cow. tiger found nothing in it but a tiger, the lion found nothing in it but a lion, the leopard found nothing in it but a leopard, the camel found a camel, and nothing more. Then Hathi was wroth and said he'd have the fucking truth if he had to go and fetch it himself. So when he returned, he abused his whole subject tree for liars and was an unappeasable fury with the moral and mental blindness of the cat. He said that anybody but a nearsighted fool could see there was nothing in the hole but an elephant. Moral by the cat. The end. I like that one. Good old Mark Twain, I like that. Go on, my lad. Right then, let's bring that to an end.